All right, we are live and we don't have a lot of time to waste. We've only got 4 premiums in NFL, handful of college basketball as well. So we're going to wait 2 minutes for everyone to dive in and we're going to start right out at the top. No need to go over risk management. You already know how we do it. The percentages are simply ratings. 1% to 5% is a rating, how strong the play is. It's not a bet size recommendation. My bet size recommendation is 0.25% of the rating. So if it's a 4% rating, 0.25% of that would be 1% of bankroll. So even on a 5% play like yesterday, the most we're putting is 1.25% of bankroll. So if you have $10,000 bankroll, the most you're ever betting is $125. I know it doesn't sound exciting, but that's how you overcome the negative stretches so that if you are really a profitable bettor, the profit's able to materialize. Because no matter how profitable you are, you're going to have a cold streak. That's just the math of it. It's like flipping a coin. We know the math is 50-50, but there's times you flip it, you're going to get 7, 8 heads in a row. That's just the randomness of a small sample size. But 500 flips, 1,000 flips, closer to 50-50. The true number will show itself. Just like with sports betting, the true number will show itself. Losing bettors have hot streaks too. They go 11-1 too. But it's over 500 bets, 1,000 bets. That losing bettor is not going to be profitable. That's the key. Thank you, Long. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for your confidence. Thank you for your trust and allowing me to do what I love doing. I love doing this. Like I tell everybody, if this is what I would do if I had to use another source of income to provide for myself and family. Like I would get off work and come try to figure out the sports betting market. I love what I do. The money's a way to keep score. And I tell all young people that. Find something you love to do, and I promise you, you will have success in life, no matter how crazy or foolish someone else may think it is. Because if you really love what you do, you're going to be great at it. And I'm fucking great at what I do. No, not arrogance. Like I'm not good at a lot of things, but there's few things I'm great at. You put me in a blackjack table, I'm fucking you up. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm taking your money. You put me in a sports book, same thing's going to happen. I can't guarantee you every session, every bet, any nonsense like that, but I'm the favorite. You put me in a sports book, put me in a blackjack table, I'm the favorite. When it comes to those two things, I promise you, what I'm going to share with you comes from experience, knowledge, and the ability of actually having done it in practice in real time. Other stuff, not so good. Can I fix a car tires and change light? No, that ain't me. I don't do that shit. But put me in front of a screen and I'll light you up. I will light you up. All right. With that said, coming off a huge 7 days, the Steam sheet has been, life has changed. If you're a subscriber of mine long-term, you have seen we finally put the puzzle together. We finally figured it out. How to provide the strongest premiums for those guys that only want to piggyback the strongest shit and don't handicap their own work, don't even, have other responsibilities. But then I have the Steam sheet. So all the info I get, all the volume I get, all the info I trade for, I'm able to share that so that you could do my job, what I do. How I get all this information, I write it down, then I decide what I want to piggyback, where I think there's still value. That's what the Steam sheet is. You go in there now, there's NFL player props, there's NBA, there's NHL, there's college basketball, there's NFL. It's all sharp. So that's all plus EV shit. Those are all from winning accounts. Now, you use the information how you see fit. Does it agree with you? Is there still EV? Do you disagree with it? Like, that's for guys that actually want to do what I do. That Steam sheet's going to open that door for you. You'll see exactly what I saw moving at the Stardust for all those years that made me be able to read the market like I do. Because you're going to be seeing the plays. If you're actually paying attention, like have passion for it, You're going to look at the opening line. You're going to look at how the line materializes and where it closes. You're going to look at the result. You're going to have over and over and over and over and over again. You're going to create so much muscle memory that when you start looking up at the board, your intuition is going to already let you know, oh, that line's going to move this way. That line's going to move that way. This line, you'll be able to become a plus EV bettor with zero handicap. Yeah, I said that. Because I know guys out here, you can ask Crack as well, who make a lot of money betting sports that couldn't tell you 5 players on any team. But they know bad numbers, and that's what they do. They exploit weaknesses. And I love shit like that. And best way to learn that is the Steam sheet. Because you'll know with certainty, okay, this line move was Steam. This line move was a respected account. Okay, this is what happens when they do that. Oh, that when it's a primetime game, oh, they just dummy that up. Like, you'll get so much intuition, bro, that the red flag will start coming up. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a good week, good month with 2026. I told you with MMA, I had a losing, when the dust settles, I will have lost in MMA in 2025 after finishing number 1 or 2 in 5 straight years with 5 straight years of profit and got my contract extension with the UFC. So I'm proud of myself. They picked up my year option, paid me well for it. And just last week, they offered me a new contract now that they're moving on Paramount with a very generous raise. I accepted it. So I will still be in Las Vegas for at least another 2+ years. And I will be working with the UFC for at least another 2+ years. So thank you, Dana White and the entire Zuffa Corporation. You guys are amazing, awesome. Them and Wager Talk, best companies I've ever worked for. Okay. Now, coming off a losing MMA year, what's going to happen? I'm going to progress towards my mean. My mean is profitable. So what started happening over the last 3 MMA cards? What did we do? We fucking crushed it. We destroyed it. And that's what should happen. 2026 should be ultimately one of my best years of MMA because 2025 was one of the worst. But see, most recreational bettors do it backwards. They're like, oh, he's losing. And they go look for the hot guy. But the hot guy's not going to be able to sustain that. Like even me, you think this week we're going to win another 80 units? Probably not. We don't have to, though. What we have to do is protect the units we won and look for more plus EV spots, trusting that when the dust settles, we will be up. We will be up. So thank you. Thank you, David. Thank you. Thank you, Nolan. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're actually the first I've really told. I haven't really even shared that with anyone. I didn't tweet it, They said I could, if I wanted to make it public, put out a video and thanking the UFC for giving me a new contract, not even extending my contract, actually giving me a new one, which is rare. I love them for it. So that was awesome. Like I said, I thought I was going to be leaving here in 2023. My contract had expired in December. They gave me a year extension till the end of their ESPN deals. I thought I was done after that. But luckily for me, they came to the table with a new offer. And I happily accepted it. So, yeah, we'll be with the UFC for another, at least 2 years. At least 2 years. So, good for us. Now, again, here's what you got to do, though. You can't look at my results and be like, you know what? Damn, if I bet more, like let's say you're betting, $50 a game or whatever, and you're like, okay, he's up 70 units. I made $3,500 this week. Fucking A. Damn, if I would have bet 100, I'd be up 7,000. Dude, you can't think like that. You can't think like that. That's how you get buried. If you built this with $50, I want you to stick doing $50 until we hit our next cold streak, and then you reassess. Or until we double up your bankroll, then you reassess. But I don't want to have put in all that hard work over these last 4 weeks and have us lose it in 7 days. That's not going to happen. The only way that's going to happen is if you increase your risk. See, there's 2 pieces of the puzzle. I got to say this. We're going to cover games. I promise you. This is the most important thing. The biggest takeaway you need is this right now. This information I'm going to share with you. There's 2 pieces of the puzzle if you're going to be a profitable sports bettor. This is your bankroll. This is your bet size, your percentage of bankroll, what you're going to bet per play. This can't never change. This can change. So this will change. This is your bankroll. That's going to go up and down. This can't change. You have to determine what it's going to be. My recommendation, Stick about a half to 1%. So let's say 1% of bankroll. Okay. So that means no matter what this is, I'm always only going to bet 1% of it. If it's 10,000, I'm going to be betting $100 a play. When it gets to 5,000, I'm going to be betting $50 a play. When it gets to 20,000, it's going to be 200 a play, but it'll never change. If you do that, you will overcome any negative stretch and this will start to grow. And as this gets bigger and bigger, 1% of this is bigger. Now your 1% bet isn't $20, it's $40. It's your 1% bet isn't $40, it's now $100. Your risk of ruin is still the same. You haven't increased your risk of ruin, but you're increasing your profit. That's the holy grail of being a winning sports bettor. Most do it the opposite. Even though this is fluctuating, they fluctuate this too. And that breaks this eventually. This will go to zero doing that. You can't do that. This changes. This could never change. Your left, your southpaw can't change. Right here, this has to stay at 1%, regardless of what this is. If it's $100, then it's only $1. If it's 1,000, then it's 10. Okay, but this hat cannot change. That's how you survive this and get in the 0.5% that actually makes money doing this. The reason I do this, the reason I have the steam room, the reason I'm at Wager Talk, because I have accounts, bro. I'm not bragging you, but I'm betting this shit. I make money betting sports. That's what I do. I provide accounts that win long term. The information is going to be profitable. But if you're not going to make money off it, what good is it? Then we're both wasting our time. I don't want that to happen. That's why I have the steam room, so I could come in here and be accountable to you. When I was getting buried last year, I still had to come in here and face you and tell you, yes, this is what's happening. Right now, we're very happy. But that's all short term. We got to think long game now. Long game. Okay? End of 2026, 2027, 2028. 2026 is going to be very bad economically in this country, but it's going to give you an opportunity. Because by the end of 2026, the stock market will have crashed for us. Crypto will have crashed for us. Housing will have crashed for us. We will have an opportunity to make life-changing investments. You will have that opportunity. But for that to happen, you have to start bankrolling some cash now. Here's the chance. Bet size correctly, I'll give you information, bro. I promise you. The guys I'm working with right now, you can't find better groups of information out there. They're not there. They're not. I'm getting the information from the most profitable guys right now because the amount I'm able to get down from. That's the only reason. And the network I have. Like otherwise, I'm not special. It's not my stuff. It's like the position I'm in right now, I would have paid so much back in the day to get my subscription. The fact, and that's why I told Johnny, I don't want to tout. We're getting into games this next minute. I promise you. I told him to run a special today where you could give everybody a year for $100, a whole fucking year. Give them $100 a month. I don't need to make money off them. I'm going to make not even a cup of coffee. I paid more for this coffee than $1 subscription. If you sign up for the year, I told them no more than $100 a month. So for $3 a day, I want them for a cup of coffee to get my shit for 12 months and to challenge them to do it the right way. Not for me, but for them. So that it's cheap enough that they don't need a $50,000 bankroll. Why? My subscription is $100 a month. You don't need to be betting 50 grand. I'm going to make it profitable for you for a fucking $50 bettor, a $25 bettor. You don't have to be $1,000 bettor. Johnny's like, you sure? Yes, please. Just do it for 24 hours. We're coming off a great freaking week, a great month. My guys got money in their pocket. Holidays are coming up. I want them to have fat pockets with the bowl games and all that shit coming up. But I want them to commit with me and partner with me for 2026. Because now with this Steam sheet, 2026 is ready to fucking go. It's ready to fucking go. So get them on board. Have them partner with me for $100. For a cup of coffee a day, they're going to get all my shit, which I swear to you, bro, all bullshit aside, I say it to you. Back when I was in that position, I'd have paid easily $250 a day. Like, if I would give me a break for a week, it's worth $1,000 a week. It's worth a dime a week to a bettor like me with the bankroll I bet. But now the guy that could bet a dime, that's worth a dime a week, you get for $25 a week. We want that kind of bettor to get this kind of information. So it's not just for the fucking high rollers. I want you. I want you. I want you. The one that's starting out, that DraftKings trying to make, put in same game fucking parlays. I want you to start with me, not with those assholes out there that are telling you to do stupid shit, that are showing you their fucking Bentleys and nonsense that they rented in fucking Vegas. Why do I know? Because I know the cars that they rent. I see the fucking license plates. And make these fucking stupid videos about all you have to do is piggyback my shit and you'll be flying private next week and wearing Gucci. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. 99.95% of bettors are going to lose money betting. Most should never even fucking do this. Most should do it for fun, and that's it. To watch football with their friends and entertainment. But if we're going to use it for an investment vehicle, then give them a chance to do it right. And I'm going to do that. For the smallest bettor, $100 a fucking month, you could be with me for a whole year. You're going to get the Steam Room 4 times a month, where it's only free once a month. So those 3 other times is only for you. You're going to get the Steam Sheet every day, which is priceless in itself. And like I said, Steam Room, Steam Sheet, and the premium stuff that I now narrowed down to only gold for $100 fucking bucks a month. Yeah. Do it for 24 hours only, Johnny. If tomorrow, again, I swear this isn't like a sales tactic, but if they come Monday morning and ask for it, don't give it to them. Not to be a dick, but I'm more going to work my fucking ass off for $3 a day for you. That's the cost. That's not even covering my cost, because I want to give you a chance to do this right from the start instead of learning the wrong way, so that you learn what to tease if you're going to tease, how to bet if you're going to bet, if you're actually going to use an investment vehicle. And I don't want to take a big percentage of your bankroll. I want you to actually make some fucking money doing it. So let's go. Let's go. Bring it. Sleeper number don't lie, baby. Numbers don't lie. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. I didn't create it. I just beat it. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Some of us are just good at some shit. Like I said, I can't paint. I can't write. I can't draw. I can't build shit. I can't fix shit. None of that shit. I'm not special. But put me in a sports book, deal me cards, and I'm taking your money. There's nothing you could do about it, bro. I know you may not like the smile, the teeth, the great hair at my age. You might not like any of that shit. The voice. I know. It gets to you. I get it. But if you want to win betting sports, just try to overlook all of that. You could turn off the volume. You don't have to watch my content. Just get the plays out of Wager Talk, and we're good to go. Oh, hold on. I don't know if you guys watch UFC on the Line, but this was a gift from the UFC. If you watched my show last week, they had me wear this for a segment because of the damage I've done. Now, yeah, 7 seasons. Our show had 7. This was the 7th season of our show. I just won 6 of them and had the most profit back to back years. Yeah, that's what's up. So you don't have to like me, bro. But when it comes to this, can't talk shit. You're looking at the heavyweight fucking champ of the world. That sucks for everybody else. It's like, again, not to talk shit, but when you know you're the heavyweight champ, that you're the baddest man on the fucking planet, sucks. Like, I'd rather you cheer me in and be on my side and be a fan than cheer against me. It's not going to go well for you, bro. I'm just telling you. You're going to have a lot of heartbreak. You'll have your days where I have a losing day and you could bash me on social media, but I promise you, you're going to have a lot of heartbreak seeing the results. You're going to be like, fuck, he won again. Fuck, he won again. Fuck, he won again. Let's go. You know I'm in the mood right now. Just busting up bookies left and right. Let's start off at the top, boys. Let's start off at the top. All right, here's all we have in the system so far. Save all questions for the end. We have college basketball, Missouri plus 6.5. Sacred Heart on the money line. SMU plus 2. Middle Tennessee plus 2.5. SMU and Sacred Heart are 4%. Middle Tennessee and Missouri are 3%. Boom. We're done with college basketball. They're the strongest of the strong. But I got about 15 plays in there that we also moved on. So if you have your own opinions, your own handicap, check out that Steam sheet. You may uncover more gold for yourself. Then NFL, 4 premiums. Minnesota money line, Indianapolis money line, Green Bay minus 6.5, Arizona plus 8.5. I'm going to tell you right now what should be a 5% already. Green Bay should be a 5% play. But Joshua Van was such a strong 5%, even at plus 200. I wasn't going to release a college football 5%, and I wasn't going to release NFL 5% this week. Joshua Van at plus 200 had the over all of that. That's why I didn't. I could have sold 10x today what I'm going to sell by just saying what Green Bay is a 5%, but I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that to you. I'm not going to upsell you. I'm telling you right now as my partners, I got a little more on Green Bay. Yes, sir, first. Yeah, thank you, Flicks. You got it. You got it. See, Flicks is doing it right. Flicks is doing it right. Yes, that's how you got to think. Now, let's dive in. We're going to start at the top, right? We're going to start out the top. See if anything else came in first. I'm hungry. I'm fucking hungry. All right. No, Middle Tennessee was the last. Let me just see one thing. Don't worry. Player props. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Yes. Wasn't that sweet? I wish you would have won by knockout, but boy, I'll take it. I'll take it, right? I'll take it. I've been on the other end of that shit. All right, let's go. Let's go. Washington, Minnesota. You know we got to play already. We're on Minnesota. Now, there is sharp money on Washington. I'm going to share all the info I have access to, okay? So they took Washington, but they took Washington at plus 2.5 and plus 2. That's why the line flipped. And it's all because Jaden Daniels is coming back. But let me tell you something. Mariota played really well. In fact, just 2 games ago, he had 133 QBR. So where's the drop-off? I think that's an overreaction. That's why we came in and we went opposite the wise guys with the Minnesota side. I like the Minnesota side. I know they've looked horrific of late, but they got shut out as well last week. So there's a lot of recency bias against the Vikings. As far as the over-under goes, I don't have an opinion, so I don't want to sway you in one direction or another. Now, Miami and the New York Jets, here's what I can tell you, okay? Wise guys bet Miami, but that line's not 3. Why? Why is it 2.5 if they steamed Miami? Something's not right, right? Something smells. Something's fishy. Well, we know the public's on the Jets. That much I can promise you. The public's on the Jets. The Jets look like they're going to be a good teaser, right? 2.5, low total, getting them up to 8.5. Thank you, Fat. Love you, bro. Love you. I think there's a little recency bias there. Miami's coming in, 3 straight wins, covered 2 of the 3. So the Jets are being overlooked. They're 5-win ATS 3. They're coming in hot. Jets are coming in hot. And, Miami already beat them earlier in the season. Got a little revenge for the Jets. Yeah, I'm not touching this game. I haven't bet this game. But I'll tell you, gun the head, I'm fading the wise guys here too. And I'm taking, but we're not touching it. We're not touching it. The most we're going to do is add it to a teaser. We're going to add it to a teaser. The under, here's the problem I'm having, that I just looked in the back end and almost 9 out of 10 bets and about 80% of the money is on the under, and the total has gone up from 40, 40 and a half, 41, 42 now. That to me doesn't make sense because I have access to see where the money is, and it really is on the under. So if all the public's on the under, on the over, and on the under, on the under, and it looks like the line's moving up, that's not supposed to happen at all. And let me look at the sharpest accounts too. Yeah. And it's because why? Look at Miami. They're coming in off low-scoring games. Jets have scored 14 or less in 2 of their last 3. Miami scored, 21 or less in 3 of their last 4. I think there's a little recency bias there. I don't love it, bro. I don't love it. I'll be honest with you. If I had to bet that right now, I would go over. My total actually is 44 for that game. So I'm actually looking at the over on that Miami game as a possible lean. So let me put that here. Leans. Oh, seeing it that's going to be on the Steam sheet. And if it gets updated, it gets upgraded. Because I just saw it now on an account over 41. They're looking for 41. They're trying to buy it at 41. So in other words, they're going to look in the scrape the screen right now. So anyone that has 41, that's going to be gone. Any 41s out there are going to be gone. They do that all the time. They're called screen cleaners. And they just take rogue numbers. Like if the market is 2 everywhere, but this book has 3, they're going to take the +3 there, thinking that they're off market, and the market's usually right more than wrong long term. In efficient market hypothesis, it's called, where you expect the market to be right more than wrong. And there's guys that don't follow sports but make money betting sports that way. They'll find a sharp book in a particular sport. Like say they'll use Pinnacle for NFL, and then they'll shade versus Pinnacle lines. So if Pinnacle's at -4 when everyone else is at 3.5, they'll trust that Pinnacle's right and that line should be 4. So they'll bet -3.5. Now they'll look for bigger edges than that, but they make money doing that. My lips are so chapped. And yesterday I went to the store to get chapstick downstairs in the casino, and they're like, "We just sold our last pack. Everyone's got chapped lips." It's the dryness and the weather. Forgive me. Thanks, Steve. I have fun. Bro, I have fun. I'm from Philly, where we just busted balls. Like, no one took it personally. Like, even with my best friends and like family, like I could make fun of them. Like, we have a friend of ours that is crippled, right? Like, he has a limp. He's always had this like limp from his leg. Like, we call him kickstand, okay? Like, and we joke with him and been fucking with him since he was a little kid. Now, I don't know if Kickstand goes home and actually cries about it, but we love playing with Kickstand. And the rule was growing up, we can call him Kickstand and we could fuck with Kickstand, but you can't. That was the rule. Like, we'll fuck you up if you fuck with Kickstand. Like, mess with Kickstand, you're going to see 30 large show up for Kickstand. But we're going to bust Kickstand's balls because that's what we do. And I love that. You should be able to do that amongst your friends, where you could joke and make fun of each other, make fun of yourself. But then we got each other's back too. Like, I can fuck with you, but he can't. Like, you can't. I could joke with him, but you can't. You don't know him like that. So, yeah, that's how I feel. Like, that's why I like the guys that bash. I don't mind it. I like it. I got thick skin. I really do. Thank you, Steve. You got to have fun in life, man. You can't take it too seriously. It'll make you nuts. All right, Cleveland, Tennessee. Here's what I can tell you, okay? Cleveland should not be favored over nobody. That's the bottom line. But I can't get excited for freaking Tennessee, right? How do we get excited for Tennessee? That can't happen. I actually like Tennessee or pass here. But I can't, because I know that they're the worst team in the NFL. That the Raiders are. Let me look real fast at that game, because I know the over supposed to be square, really square. So let's see if we could get on the under. See if there's a reason to get on the under. No, both are coming off of games where they scored less than 10. All right, we can't fuck with that. And it's been adjusted from 34.5. See, this is what we don't do anymore, where this is going to go on the steam sheet. The steam sheet's going to have it, because it did get steamed. The under got steamed at 34. I see it in the account. So they're going to get that information. That's where it's powerful. Where before that, you wouldn't know that, except from the steam room. But like if it was like a Tuesday afternoon, it wouldn't be confirmed. But here I can confirm it for you, that game 125 under, down 34 on Tennessee Cleveland is sharp. That's the info we need. That's where that value comes in. And like I said, I like the under. Thank you, sports. Thank you. I honestly, I love that. The first thing I thought of, that the timing has been perfect. The holidays are coming up. I know the economy's been tough on us all. Yeah, inflation, things are so expensive, bro. It's so ridiculous here in Las Vegas how expensive shit is. I'm sure it's expensive where you're at too. And I was so happy, man. I swear to God, man, all my life, I was out with this girl last night, and we're at the UFC. They gave us tickets, and she's like, "Holy shit, you really just need this van." I had a big parlay, and I was so like, I got so happy. I'm like, "Yeah, my subscribers killed it." She's like, "What does that mean?" So I explained to her that like I hit a 5% for my subscribers, and I know they made a lot of money tonight. And Christmas is around the corner. However you help celebrate it, whether it's Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, or whether you don't, whatever, that's on you. I celebrate as the birth of our Savior and Lord Jesus Christ. And I thought, like, dude, now they have some money in their pocket. And nothing made me better feeling than that. And I hope you guys do. I hope it makes your holidays a little bit easier. I hope it makes rent this month or mortgage this month or car payment or kids bracelet, whatever that comes up, man, around the holidays. I hope this last couple weeks help ease that a little bit. You guys have helped me so much over the years. And I swear, like a little thing like that, to know that somebody maybe had a good like holiday because now their pockets are a little fatter, like that, man, that's there's no better feeling, bro. Forget my ticket, forget the win. Like that's what you actually feel it. Like you get happy when you win and get some money, but that euphoria rubs off in like a minute. And then you may feel it again a couple hours later with the hooker you're with. But other than that, like it goes away. But like when you help someone and really feel like you impacted their lives, I don't know. It just hits different. I don't know. Maybe I'm soft. Getting soft in my old age, bro. Getting soft. I don't like it. I'll be honest with you. I used to be a harder motherfucker. Like I was an asshole sometimes. I think it makes life easier. People don't take advantage of you. People stay away from you. All right, Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Now, 6.5 down to 5.5, and let's find out why. Total hasn't moved much at all. I can guarantee you with certainty that wise guys are on a particular side, and we're actually going to bet that side ourselves in a second because I think the line's off. Okay, let's look at this Pittsburgh-Baltimore side. All right. Now, look at the Steelers. You look at Baltimore. Baltimore actually has a better win percentage on the road than at home this year. And even though Baltimore lost last week as favorites against Cincinnati, they were a team that had won 5 straight games, had covered 3 of 5. But that was a big letdown. And they have Cincinnati on deck next. So is this a sandwich? Probably not, because it's the Steelers. They're a rival. Still getting more points than we should. Baltimore shouldn't be more than a 3-point favorite. Juiced, maybe. Let's take the Steelers. Let's buy that hook up to 6. Let's make it a 3% play so this doesn't go into the package. But well, I want a little risk on the Steelers. I do. It's a game usually I wouldn't mess with. Two ugly teams like this, but power rated wise, I only have it about a 4-point number. So being able to take 6 at a discount, I mean, I have even money on the Steelers. So you get +6, -1 freaking 15 everywhere. And it's good to -120. So yeah, let's go there. I'm like, Pinnacle should probably still be at 6. Choose the way they move. 3% through. Boom. Yeah, Dave. East Coast. I've never been to Rhode Island. My sister lives in Connecticut. Yeah, Penny's at 6. Knew it. Yeah. Penny's at 6. Thank you. All right. Yeah, make sure whoever's running the controls, put that coupon up, man. Put that coupon up because it's only going to be 24 hours. Never before have we given it that cheap. Never again are we doing it. So whoever's put that coupon code up, please. This is the one day. Give it to them for $100. Little dollar for $1. You come be part of the partner up. Be part of the team for $1. Can't beat that. All right, let's go Steelers. Only 3%er, 3%er. All right, got a couple guys that joined. Thank you, partner. Thank you. Partner up for me for the next year. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to hit refresh till tonight. I want to see how many new partners we got. I'm going to hit refresh on the subscription. I want to see how many new partners we had. And I get to put the date in. So on the back end, I'm going to put the date today, 12/7/2025. And next year, it'll give us an alert on 12/7/2026. And I'm going to go over the results. I promise you that when we gave it for the cheapest it's ever been and the cheapest it ever will be, anyone that took advantage for only $100 a month, this is what they've done so far. Put that alert. Put that alert. December 7th, 2026 will be exact the year since we partnered. Needed that coffee. Let's go. All right, so we got the Steelers. Also, like the over in the Steelers, this has been over adjusted. And every time it goes to 43, you see it get hit. Let me see something real fast. Yeah, that's got to be. I'm sorry that again. I want to stay really low volume, but I have no choice. I have to bet it. I have to bet that because it's correlated. So we got to go Pittsburgh and over. Just 3-3, 3-3. Again, don't worry. We're only at 6 plays. We're not going to have a ton of plays. But if the market's giving it to me, and Sunday night, again, you know how I do it. I need to see it always goes on in at about 4:15 Eastern time because I need the results of the 1 p.m. games. Okay, I need to see how they adjust the lines, and then we confirm our Sunday night game. It's been money. We're not changing that up, so we're going to wait on that. But here we have to. We got to go with the over as well. So we got to go over 43.5 for 3%. So that puts us on Pittsburgh and the over 3 each. And we're good. On to the next one. And that's actually good to over 44. But see, like that don't go. These two don't go in the package. This is for you guys, my partners, the long-term guys. Wow, my sharpest book has 44. Fuck yeah, I like it. I should have 4% it. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let me just write them down. Steelers, on to the next one. Don't worry, we're going to cover all the games we can until we can. And we're going to get the teasers too. And I'll yell out some player prompts. We are golden. But let's get through these early games. All right. And you guys get inside info, so I'll let you know. I actually did bet the over in the Pittsburgh-Baltimore, like a 4% play. So I probably should give it to subscribers like that, but we're going to wait a little. Yeah, my sharpest shop just went to 44. Yeah, I have to make it a 4%. It's 4%. The over's a 4%. I'm sorry. I should have done it right away. That's going into the package. We now have 5 plays into the package. I gotta. Staying low volume, but if it's warranted, it's warranted. All right. So add a percent. Keep your eyes out for Green Bay too. All right. Now, here's the next one. We have to look at this real quick. Oh, the Bears Packers are later. I'm going to do what I've been doing the last few weeks. It's chapstick on the side. The last few weeks. When it warrants a 5% play, but I don't want to waste it, I will just add 1% to it. Especially when the line moves or we go money line, we do that. Offer of the year, he's putting it up. He puts the link up. Whoever's doing production is putting the link up. All right. Let's go to Seattle. Let's go to Seattle. I got a feeling Seattle's going to be overvalued. I got a feeling Seattle's going to be overvalued on the road against Atlanta, aren't they? Aren't they? And the over, huh? They like the over. The public likes Seattle and over. Let's look. I like our Minnesota bet. I'm telling you now. I like our Minnesota bet. I like Tennessee. I don't like Cleveland. I know Cleveland's sharp, but I like Tennessee. I worry about our Indianapolis. I will get to that. Hold on. But let's do Seattle. Let's do Seattle real fast because something was sticking out there, I'm pretty sure. All right. Seattle. I have them as my number 2 power rated team right now. They had an easy strength of schedule, about 23rd, 24th, but they're top 5 offense, top 10 defense. So Atlanta on the flip side, easy strength of schedule, about the 6th easiest strength of schedule, and yet they're still bottom 5 offense, bottom 5 defense. There's not much to love in Atlanta. This would only be fading the public, and like you don't get rich just fading the public. But yeah, I mean Seattle's sharp, Atlanta's sharp too. Like it'll be on the steam sheet because that 7.5 right now they're looking for 7.5. I can tell you that right now with certainty. Like if a 7.5 pops up on Atlanta, they're taking it. They're taking it. Even up to -120. Someone just texted that I share info with. So his group, yeah, look, damn, in the steam sheet, it's already been in there. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know it. It's in there at +8 and 7.5. So see, now they'll take +7, huh? At even money. Yep. Wow. Okay, there's some info for you. So anyone that got the steam sheet and agreed with that, they should have a +8 in their pocket. That's a great bet. That's a great bet. Okay, I'm going to keep my eye on Atlanta. If the book, one of my main books, adjusts, we'll cover that. Let me give you some steam that just came in. Actually, let me just put it into the steam sheet so they get it too. And then we're going to do our teaser, the last early game and Indianapolis and New Orleans. And then that's it for the early stuff, right? Oh, Cincinnati and Buffalo too. Okay, we got 3, but let me get these in there because these are team totals. Okay, so it's Washington, 121. Under 10.5. -120. Washington, first half. Team total. And then they went Jacksonville, 132. Under 12.5, up to -135. First half. Team total. And then they went Chicago, Green Bay, first half. So that's 1-1-3-3 under 22.5 up to -125. And that's Chicago, Green Bay, first half. And the last prop is Las Vegas Raiders, Denver, 137 under 20.5, -125. And that's Denver and Las Vegas. LV, first half. See that? Now I don't have to handicap them and see are they premiums or whatever. You got the info. You want to bet them, bet them. You want to premium them. Boom. You got 4 new freaking plays from a sharp runner that just sent them to me. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's get back to that real fast. I have Atlanta right here on the side. Now, Indianapolis and Jacksonville, we are on that game, right? We know that. We have Indianapolis. A lot of public money on Indianapolis. It's worrying me. I'll tell you that. A lot of public money on Indianapolis, and yet the line's not up to 3. I would have liked to see 3 on Indianapolis, but I already placed a bet, so we are on it already. They also bet the under. There's sharp money on the under in Indianapolis, and it's game 131. Towards Washington. No, I mean, again, when there was wise guys themed, like I told you guys, the sharps on Washington, I disagreed with it, but I kind of expected it because of the Jaden Daniels news. But yeah, we're opposite the sharps on that. And Indianapolis, I said, that's the only thing I don't like. I don't like that it's not at 3, so it's not getting the respect that I like our bets to get. Now, granted, it's a team that's lost 3 of their last 4, and Jacksonville's coming in with 3 straight wins, 3 straight covers, so there's a little recency bias there. But I'm definitely seeing some public going opposite, I guess. I guess they want to play contrarian, right? All right, let's go Saints Buccaneers real fast because I don't think I have anything there to share. Yeah, there's nothing on the Saints and Tampa Bay. Public's actually taking the points with Tampa, with the Saints. Tampa's getting so much public money actually now. Wow. A lot of public money on Tampa. I don't get it. I don't like it. What number are they picking off? 8? Okay, so every time it goes to 8, they're taking it. So they're looking for 8 on New Orleans. They're looking for 8 on New Orleans, obviously. Okay. And let's look at that last early game, the Cincinnati. So at least we get all the earlies covered. Cincy and Buffalo. Okay. Now, Buffalo got steamed at 5.5. And John Murray said they're going to need Cincinnati. Now, what the book needs and what's going to happen are always 2 different things. And I'm not really concerned with it because I'm not getting 11-10 like the books are. So I don't know why everyone asks that. But the fact that Buffalo isn't up to 7 is a little telling. The total keeps going, gets steamed over. No matter how high they're bringing it, that one game 141 total just keeps moving up. Lot of information in the Steam sheet today. A lot. And so far, look, no take back on Cincinnati. And so from 52 to 54, they're willing to go over Cincy Buffalo. I'm not going to mess with that. Again, man, this is what I like. I don't mind staying selective like we're doing. I think that's it's a positive. Love you, Sarge. Thank you. All right. Any questions, boys and girls, before I get to some player prompts? And let's look at the teasers real fast. Let me write the teaser list because I know there's a lot of plus EB teasers. And thanks to Kelly in Vegas, who hooked me up with a book. This tells you that it's still out there. You just have to search. Me, with my rep and well-known, I have a book that just gave me 6-point teasers at -110 in the NFL. So I'll have a 2.5% edge. It's still out there. You just got to hunt them down. All right, let's look at teasers. All right. Jets, New York Jets, plus 8.5. Jacksonville, plus 8.5. Tampa, -1.5. Denver -2. Chargers +8. Wow. So right now, there's five plus EV teaser opportunities, which means you could place 10 parlays, 2 teams or 10 combinations. So you can make 10 plus EV bets right now. Right now, with certainty, you can make 10 plus EV bets where you know you're the house. You have the edge. Again, doesn't mean you're going to win. Good bets lose. It happens. But you know you have the edge. So if you put in teasers, Jets, Jacksonville, Jets, Tampa, Jets, Denver, Jets, Chargers, Jacksonville, Tampa, Jacksonville, Denver, Jacksonville, Chargers, Tampa, Denver, Tampa, Chargers, Denver, Chargers. That's 10 teasers I just read off to you. You can have 10 teasers. 10 teasers. Amazing. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take Atlanta. My shop is keeping you at 7 on Seattle. I don't mind. I'm only putting up gold. Someone wants to know my strongest. No, Dave, you can't bet -140. It's negative. They're losing bets. They're negative EV. You can't lay more than 125. That's the defense that the book can make. That's how they defend against winning bets, like they do with blackjack. They make blackjack from 3 to 2 to 6 to 5. That changes everything. A guy like me can't beat that game. Making teasers -130, 35, 40, it makes them unbeatable. That's all they did. They just changed one rule and made them negative EV. You just avoid it. That's part of the job of being a winning bettor, finding good books to work with. That's the job of being a winning bettor. You got to keep finding good outs, good outs, good outs. Seriously, that's the secret. That's the key. No math, nothing else. If you could find good outs, good move, David. Good move. Good move. Yeah, don't do it, David. Don't do it, my man. It's just, then you're hoping to be the product of good luck. And we're not in the hope business. We want to be in the certainty business. With certainty, that's a plus EV bet. That's my job, to put us in the certainty business. That's what I try to do. If someone said for a strongest 3-team parlay, it would be Green Bay over in the Pittsburgh game. Oh, last but not least, let me see. The third. Let me see the third. It would have to be Arizona. Wow, it sucks to say. It would have to be Arizona. Oh, it just did it. All right. Final early play. Will be Seattle. Now, I can't send it out as a premium. This is what the Steam sheet's for. See? It's going on the Steam sheet, Seattle. I mean, what's it called? But yeah, this is where the value comes in. Oh, Atlanta over was, damn, that was on the Steam sheet earlier in the week. Atlanta +8, +7.5. Wow. That's the value, bro, of the Steam sheet. Anyone that's not picking that up, Well, but you guys get it for free already, my subscribers. So I'm good there. Yeah, that's gold, bro. That's gold. All those moves in that Steam sheet. It got you on Jacksonville under 48. Now it's 45. Dude, that thing's worth itself in gold, man. Wow. Wow. Minnesota. 3, 4. I'm actually putting in a parlay, a 6-player parlay, 6-team parlay, because we've won so much this week. I have to put square shit. Nothing worse as a bettor. It's so hard to win, but here you are on a Sunday, knowing I got to put some negative EV shit in here. The fucking job we do, man. That's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's hard enough to win, but here I am trying to lose. What's the world coming to, man? You can't even make this shit up. We do live in a simulation, don't we? This can't be real, right? All right, I put in this parlay to win $4,300. So now I have 2 parlays with this book. I have one parlay, $125 to win $4,300, and another parlay, $125 to win $4,370. All right. So I got some parlays. Yeah, I have Green Bay. I have Green Bay -6. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I may be adding to that. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't touch the Cincinnati. I actually like Buffalo in that game. Sharps bet Buffalo, but we didn't touch it. I probably should be betting New Orleans, and back when I was doing volume, I probably would be on the Saints. But yeah, we don't do that anymore. Just gold, baby. Just gold. And 5-4%. 5-4%. I'll take it. And a bunch of steam for them. Yeah, they're looking for 8. They want 8. Anyone that could find 8 on New Orleans, that's the side they want. New Orleans. Yep, they just bet New Orleans. So yeah, like I would make New Orleans. Honestly, I would have been betting New Orleans right now. If I could still put it in the back end, I would put at least a 3% on New Orleans. But yeah, that's what, see, the Steam sheet has it. So that's where the gold is. That's what the gold is. I like it. I like New Orleans. I like New Orleans. I would buy it up to 8. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking New Orleans -8, -115, and I'm betting it like a 3%. Okay. So now you know what Ace has. Now you know what we got. Boom. The parlay here, Jack. The first parlay is Minnesota money line, Tennessee +4, Colts money line, Green Bay -6, Arizona +8.5, and the Chiefs money line. The reason I did Chiefs money line as the last play is if I hit all 5, now I could try to middle by taking +4 with the dog, because I wasn't sure if I liked the Chiefs for Sunday night. Remember, I wait for confirmation, but I do that to set up a possible hedge. And the second parlay, I have Vikings money line, Pittsburgh +6 and over 43, Atlanta +7, Green Bay -6.5, and then Chiefs money line again, because I'll use that to hedge. So you like the Colts, Flicks? Yeah, good. I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right. I don't love how that line has, like, I wish I would have saw 3. I'd feel a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. We got that. We're good, man. We're good. Again, please put that promotion up, and please tweet it. I'll retweet it out. Whoever's doing this production, please. Just today. That's it. The cheapest it's ever been, cheapest it'll ever be. Never cheaper than that. $3 a day. Partner up with me for the next 12 months. Let's have some fucking fun. Let's go. Thank you. God bless you and your families. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. Don't let the stress of the holidays get you down. We are grateful. Every day we wake up is another fucking blessing and an opportunity. Nothing but opportunity. Every morning you wake up. Again, it's on us. Action, action, action. Effort and work ethic beats talent every time. Every fucking time. So put in the work. Don't fucking focus on the short-term results, and long-term going to take care of yourself. Thank you again for your continued support. Thank you for your trust in the work that I provide, and best of luck to you ahead, though we don't bank on luck, and God bless you and your families. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.